Alright, so this is the XREXS Handheld Cordless Mini Vacuum. Now this was provided to me by XRS in exchange for this video, just as for full disclosure. Now this is going to be a really nice vacuum for my van, for my car. I really like the size of it. I'm probably going to be using it on my desk probably every day as well when I'm done with work. But let's get this thing unboxed. What all does this come with? So this is going to be nice. So right away we have a few accessories that you can see. It looks like we have an extender, so we can really get down in those nooks and crannies. And then we have another extender. Once again, looks like we have a cleaning brush that goes along with this. One thing that attracted me to this mini vacuum versus maybe some other like more well-known brands was the fact that the way you charge this is actually USB Type-C. I've seen some other more well-known brands which were micro USB, but this way I can get closer and closer to having one cord for everything. I only have to worry about carrying one cord now. Now, right away, the size of this, I'm really liking this, and it was well packaged. This does have some weight to it. So we got the power button. This actually is pretty heavy, and I'm very surprised by that. I recently have checked out a few other vacuums that are close to this same size, and they do not weigh as much as this. So this is telling me that this probably has some pretty strong suction for what it is. And then the other thing that I want to point out was I really like that we have the vent holes coming out this way. I know that when we're holding it, they're going to go onto your hand, but I have another one where the vent hole comes out the bottom right here, which also it ends up blowing the dirt kind of around instead of it going into the vacuum, which is the opposite of what you want. But this is pretty cool. It looks like this is going to fit inside my cup holder in my car, which makes this even better and like almost the most ideal car vacuum that we can get. Let's see if there's anything else in the box really quick before we keep going though. So far, I really like this. Looks like we have the user manual. Okay, so this is something that's really nice as well. If what this is I'm correct. It not only comes with the charging cable, but it also comes with a charging brick. And this is super nice that it comes with this. They didn't have to include this because they included the cable, which really they didn't have to include either one of these, but it's really nice that it comes with it, along with some of these accessories as well. But let's see if it came with any power right out of the box. All right, so it came with some power right out of the box. It obviously takes a little bit of time to like this is a very powerful little vacuum. We're gonna get this tested out in the car, but looks like you clean it. You just have a lock and unlock. You can even see that right there. And then it looks like it only comes with one filter, which is unfortunate, but not a whole lot we can do about that. And if you look down in here, you can see that the flap, there is like a rubber, if you can see that, and whenever the suction is on, this rubber part comes up, and then obviously when it's off, it goes back down, and that's to prevent anything from being shaken out. And as far as this filter goes, I'm curious to know if we're going to be able to buy replacements of this, but it does look like you can just wipe this off. When it gets pretty dirty, it does have this thing right here. Maybe I just broke it, but we just kind of put that right back on in there. It doesn't look like there's any, like, you just pull it out. It doesn't look like there's any way that it seals, but then, and now we're all locked up. and we're good to go. So I'm excited to get to test this out. Let's see how these kind of go on here. Looks like you just slide that on in there, and you want it shorter or longer, you press the button. That's pretty simple. Right, and then to really get into some more unique spots, we do have this. It says please insert right there. So you chin that, and then you can adjust this. This is going to be really nice for in between your seats and all of that. And I guess you can just use this to clean the filter, which is pretty nice that they include that. But yeah.